It's a special night. I don't know if it's first-time visitor accessible for a special night, you know?
What do you mean?
Well, I don't know. It's not like there's no cats jumping through hula hoops or anything. I'm not telling stories about jerking off.
I came into the green room and you looked like you were half asleep in there. You looked really.
I'm just mentally exhausted. I just, you know, I've blogged about this fact. Just writing is it's so hard. It's you know, it's like you really like before your body gets physically tired, before your eyes get sleepy, before you get frustrated, like your brain actually just like just wears out because you're just like you're running it like a motor because you're like looking at this fucking blackboard and going like, okay, so what does Annie want again? And it's just like, and then one person goes like, well, I think she wants to feel loved, and then someone else goes, but if she wants to feel loved, why how come she's being so mean to Leonard? And I go like, all right, well, what if it was like Tron? And everyone goes, oh. Unless that solves everything, in which case yeah, it's just you know, problem solving, mushing your brain up against the boundary between it and the shit that you need to know for the whole time.
Are the other writers like? Have they gotten on board, and are they still intimidated to talk, or does everyone firing?
They're coming out, and they're great because now we've had to break up into smaller groups. There's just so many of them, and they're so like. All of the circumstances are so strange, but I think once we, you know, it just takes a while, and then we broke up into small groups, and now I don't exactly have my ear to the ground, like in terms of gossip and stuff, but it seems like they all really like each other too, which is kind of a feat with 14 writers. Like there's usually one person that's like, oh, here comes Stanley. Boy, what a mistake.
What's your feeling about the episodes? Like, can you compare this to how you felt going into previous seasons?
I feel better about 501 than I felt going into previous seasons, but I can't bet my life because it's just so. I don't know. I'm so close to it. I can't. I don't know.
Are there any like nods or winks to the fact that you're back? Is there like the fact that like is there any kind of dealing with that, or are you just kind of just picking up where last season left off?
I mean, the circumstances of coming back and having to do a fifth season, like they automatically kind of generate a context of nodding and winking. Like I don't know how to explain it. Like we're getting back to basics, and so that feeling is in the air, and so I'm not doing a bunch of inside jokes and going like, what happened last year, boy. I had a bad taco. Did you have a bad taco? No, we all had bad tacos. Now it's all gone. Turn on the fan.
Every time there's a reference to something that happened last season, it's foghorn.
I mean, that's not entertaining, you know, to do that.
It would be pretty entertaining, I think. I think you get mileage out of that for an act or two.